I don't care if he is in a jail cell. I am one of those people that will vote for him no matter what. Because
how do you feel about the concept of law and order in general?
I agree with law and order. I am 100%.
Oh, I don't think you do. I think it's law and order for thee, but not me.
Do you feel that if he's convicted, though, that wouldn't change your mind?
He won't be convicted.
But if he was.
But he won't.
But if he was.
He won't.
But if he was convicted.
He won't be convicted.
But if he was convicted.
It is impossible.
I don't know, but I'm saying, what if he's found guilty?
He won't be.
But what if he is?
I'm not going to answer that question. Okay. He won't be.
But if a trial takes place and then he's found guilty, like, what if that happens?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay.
Look, I hate to say it, but she may very well be right. It's not like our criminal justice system has a good track record of holding wealthy white billionaires accountable for their crimes. He might get away with it.
Can you imagine the president-elect is under indictment, possibly ended up with a felony?
So you're saying we're in for at least 2 years of investigations?
The American people are about to have a candidate who is clearly going to be under criminal investigation.
We cannot have a country led by a president subject to ongoing criminal investigations.
These things are not going away, and they shouldn't.
You would have a felon as a president who would have to step down.
If you're under your second FBI investigation in the same year, then you do have a problem, a corruption and ethics problem.
Of course, they're talking about Hillary Clinton. You knew they weren't going to keep that same energy for Donald Trump. Back then it was back the blue. Now that it's their guy under investigation, it's defund the police.
My plan, and I've had it all along, is to defund Jack Smith's special counsel. We can do that through the Holman Rule and work that through the appropriations process. I think it's extremely important for us to do. I believe in firing people, Larry, and I think Jack Smith needs to be fired for bringing, we don't even know the charges he's bringing against President Trump, but it's election meddling for sure. Because the Democrats know one thing: if they can cover up the Biden crimes, if they can cover up Democrat corruption and crimes, but they can smear President Trump and keep his name in the headlines with allegations of crimes, that's how they can affect elections.
First of all, let me apologize to all of you for subjecting you to yet another clip of that remedial moron Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's not a serious person. I do love that she's going after the justice system, a system that has not been just in a very long time. A system that attacked protesters for protesting the killing of innocent black lives. A system that killed, shot, maced innocent people just for standing up for themselves. And now that it goes after a megalomaniac billionaire for trying to overthrow an election and 91 other felonies, well, now they have a problem with the justice system. Now they want to defund the justice system. Now suddenly they have questions about how just this system is. Somehow these people are able to see themselves in a billionaire white man more than they can see themselves in protesters simply asking police not to kill them. And this is why the Republican Party has absolutely nothing to do with policy. This is why they have absolutely no principles anymore, because they've recognized that their racism, that their bigotry, that their xenophobia is all they need. If they can pit poor white people against black people, gay people, trans people, foreign people, liberal people, you get the point, then they can win. Because that's a perfect distraction from the fact that they are not out to help anybody but their own wealthy constituents. So Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to go after the justice system? Good. I applaud her. Well done, Marjorie. It's just funny to me that what prompted this is that it's actually doing its job and going after a wealthy businessman that has defrauded the entire country. I'm David Balaban for Rebel HQ.